Hello and welcome to the Car Barn YouTube channel. I'm Jonathan at the Car Barn and this is a 1985 Porsche 911 Carrera. So this Carrera is a beautiful example. It's got the most amazing service history you could possibly imagine. Every bill and receipt right back to 1985, from puncture repairs to the minor service work and anything else in between. It's had a few clutches in its time, as you can imagine. It's been owned by the last gentleman for 12 years, who's finally decided it's time to move on and try something else. It's been maintained regardless of cost right the way through its life. The engine's really nice. It's the six-cylinder flat six typical Porsche engine, running about 220 horsepower in this, good for about 150 miles an hour. So these were a very fast car in their day, and they're still pretty quick today. It's a really good usable classic. They're reasonably cheap to run, and they're still really well made. I mean, that's what Porsche are known for. So it's now available at the Car Barn, ready for your enjoyment and ready for the summer car show season. So there's nothing more unique than a 911 as to how a good sports car drives. So let's go and see what this one's like. So then, Porsche 911. Iconic has been used on many occasions to describe the 911. The shape is iconic, the drive is iconic. But what are they actually like to drive? Very nice is the answer. Early ones like this can be a bit tricky on the limit, but I don't think you'd really be driving this kind of car now on the limit. It's for more modern stuff. But the steering has that very 911 feel about it. Bit of weight to it, nothing wrong with that. It's that lovely chattery feel going over bumps. The 5-speed gearbox, normally a weak point on 911s. This one's really nice. It works very well. Engine, just over 200 horsepower, 220 horsepower. It feels more than enough. I think you got to bear in mind now you're driving a classic car. It's one of those experiential cars where you just drive it for what it is. It's all the better for it. Looks great. Guards red, what a colour. It's a typical Porsche colour, isn't it? And then the service history on this car. I can't believe the service history. All the owners have kept everything. And there's not many cars these days which you have that. A lot of it gets lost and destroyed over the years. This car is as old as me, and it's got every receipt to prove it. And something you can happily just take out on those car shows or for those Sunday drives. Go out touring somewhere. Absolutely, what a lovely thing to do it in. Maybe go to Europe. I'm sure this will cruise around France, and maybe if you're based up here, we like to get the ferry from Newcastle over to Holland. Why don't you give it a drive around Holland and then into Germany and give it a try in an autobahn. Take it home. So really, it's a really nice car. I'm really proud to have this in the barn, I would say. Just a fantastic looking vehicle. Those black Fuchs alloys are great. It once had the big spoiler on the back, this car. One of the owners decided that they didn't like it, so it's got the normal kind of spoiler, which does make it look more 911, I suppose, with that lovely swooped back. So that's been another video done over, as it were. I've been Jonathan at the Car Barn, which is basically in Beamish, and this has been the 1985 Porsche 911 Carrera.